Hi, I'm Larissa D, and you're watching Tech Talk for HamOnt.
Basically, the problem is very simple. I'm sure a lot of you have this problem. You wait at a bus stop, and you really don't know when the next bus is coming. You can call the HSR's phone service, but that takes a really long time, and it feels like it's more complicated than it needs to be. I decided that I would build an app to solve exactly this problem, and that's what NextBus is.
Larissa D here for Tech Talk for HamOnt here at DemoCamp9 with Gavin Schulz here from NextBus. Can you tell me about the product?
Yeah, so NextBus is basically the easiest way to find out when the next bus is coming by the stop you're at. So I've had this problem for a long time. I think many people who take the bus can relate. You're at a stop, you don't know when the next bus is coming, and the other options like Google Maps or calling the HSR's phone service just is a lot clunkier and takes a lot longer than it really needs to be. And so NextBus just makes that really easy. You can open it up on your mobile phone and find out when the next bus is coming by.
And how does the app work?
So basically you just go to thenextbusapp.com on your iOS or Android device, and then you type in the stop name, a stop code if you know it, or your current location if you don't know either of those, and then from there you just navigate to the stop that you want to know the stop times for.
What has been your biggest challenge?
Well, one of the big challenges was taking the data that the HSR gave to developers and arranging in a way that made this app really easy and really responsive. And I think just the other big one is probably design, making sure that the app is quick and that it doesn't get in your way, and that you don't want to spend more than a minute finding out when the next bus is coming by. So that leads to some interesting design challenges.
Are the schedules in real time?
No, they're not. So all the timing information is based on what the HSR puts out as their schedule. Unfortunately, the HSR does not give us as developers access to real-time data.
So what could we do as Hamiltonians to help alleviate this problem?
So you can write to your counselor, you can write to the HSR and let them know that you want real-time bus data so that developers can build useful apps for the community on top of them. I think it's really important that if this is something that is an issue for you and something that you want to see happen, to write your counselor, to write the HSR, so that they know that it's more than just a couple of nerds who want access to real-time data feeds.
What inspired you to make this app?
Personal need, I guess. I've been using the bus quite heavily for the past 3-4 years, and I've always been in this position where I'm at a stop that I maybe don't normally go to, and so I have no idea when the next bus is coming. And as I mentioned earlier, you can go and use Google Maps or you can call the HSR's phone service, but it's just not as easy or convenient, at least in my opinion, as the app that I've built.
So any future plans?
Nothing that really comes to mind. I've been thinking about maybe building an SMS service for people who don't have an Android or iOS device. And I'm sure there's a few other small changes and some features I'll add, but I've just sort of been in a mad rush to get the first version out, so I haven't had a lot of time to think about all the other things I want to do.
And you were presenting at DemoCamp9. How did that make you feel?
It was pretty good. This was one of the biggest demo camps I think that we've ever had. I've presented a couple of times, and this time was, I think it was just as awesome and exciting as every other time. I think it's always great that when you create something, you can show it off to a bunch of people, and you get, good insight and good feedback from the people here. And I kind of like presentations, so it all works out.
Well, it was wonderful, and thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hi fans for Tech Talk for HamOnt. Do not forget to subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Twitter, and like us on Facebook.